The Mazda 6 is a sleek saloon that comes with plenty of kit. But is it practical enough to live with every day? Well, there's loads of head and leg room for tall adults to get comfy in the front. There's also lots of adjustment in the seat and the steering wheel, so you'll have no trouble finding a comfy driving position. Every model comes with adjustable lumbar support to help reduce backache on longer drives, and SEL Lux Nav Plus models and above get electric seat adjustment as standard. The back seats are pretty roomy, and the door openings are nice and wide so tall adults can climb in easily. There's a good amount of leg room, and there's space for passengers to slide their feet under the front seats. The seats are nice and supportive in the back, but tall passengers will find their head brushing against the sloping roofline. 3 adults will find things a bit of a squeeze as well, but there's plenty of space for everyone's feet. Just make sure the tallest person doesn't sit in the middle because that seat is actually slightly higher, which reduces headroom further. However, it's pretty easy to fit a child seat in the back of the Mazda 6, and it gets 2 sets of ISOFIX points as standard, and they're easy to access under removable covers. There's plenty of space to lift the seat through the back doors, but you'll have to lean down to strap in a child if you're tall. The Mazda 6 comes with plenty of safety kit as standard. Every model gets adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assist, and auto emergency braking. All of this should help you having an accident in the first place. Meanwhile, GT Sport Nav Plus models also come with auto emergency braking, which works when you're reversing so you don't accidentally reverse into another car or a person. The Mazda 6's 408-litre boot isn't quite as big as the low bays in a Peugeot 508 or a Vauxhall Insignia Grand Sport. It's not quite as easy to load either because it doesn't come with a hatchback boot opening like those cars do. The opening itself is actually quite shallow, and there's a big boot lip you have to lift stuff over. There is room for 1 large and 1 small suitcase in the boot, along with 2 soft bags and a set of golf clubs. There's room to carry a baby buggy, but a large box won't fit through the narrow boot opening. There isn't any room for luggage under the floor either, but there are a couple of storage trays either side of the boot, and you get some levers to fold the back seats down so you can carry some longer items. The seats fold in a 2-way split, so you can carry a passenger in the back and some luggage at the same time. The Mazda 6 boot grows to more than 1,600 litres with both seats folded, so overall capacity works out a bit more than the Vauxhall or the Peugeot. The boot's mostly flat and there's space to carry a bike with its wheels attached, but it's difficult to lift it through the narrow boot opening. Also, there aren't any shopping hooks or luggage nets in the boot, but there are plenty of clever storage solutions throughout the rest of the Mazda 6's cabin. The front door bins are big enough to hold a small bottle and a flask, so pretty large. The glove box isn't particularly big though, but you get a pair of cup holders under the folding cover in the centre console. There's also a small folding cubby on the driver's side for your keys, plus there's space under the armrest for a phone, next to some handy USB ports and a 12-volt socket. Your passengers in the back get a folding armrest with some built-in cup holders, and there's a hidden storage tray with some USB ports and they can charge their mobile devices. Rear passengers also get 2 backseat pockets that are perfect for holding something like an iPad. So then the Mazda 6 is a reasonably practical saloon car, but tall passengers will be better off in roomier alternatives. If you enjoyed this video, please click on our logo to subscribe to this channel or to watch more content on the bottom right hand corner. However, if you want to save money on a car, click on the right to go to our deals page to see how much money you can save at CarWow.